So today's video is going to be my book challenge video. So I have probably have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books to read until the end of the summer. So we are gonna get straight on to it. So the first book I have is one I think I got for Christmas. I'm gonna come in a bit closer. Need to readjust my seating position so it's better for my back. To do that is Why Do We Say What We Say? 101 idioms, phrases, sayings, facts, a brief history on where they came from. I always wonder why we say these things. Like to cost an arm and a leg. A grain of salt, those kind of things, like why do we say it? So I'm quite excited to and I think there's many different ones. Like, I'm a bit of a word nerd. I literally have a book about like origins of words, like different, like the little dictionary to like the origins of words, like literally I can look up words and the origins. So interesting to read that. Next, this one's been on like many book challenges. I really should actually read this one this year. Is Marvin's Times. Marvin Barchi was an accidental journalist whose work first appeared after her father sent in colourful accounts he had received from her travels. From the beginning, her writing reflected the warmth, laughing out loud, humour and keen human interest that the reader would come to love in her fiction. From life as a waitress to staving off the senior moments, Marvin's Time demonstrates her own inhibition to take on life. So it's like about like writing and like journalism and that, which I do actually want to read this. Like I do want to read this at some point because I've actually been meaning to read it. So that's been my intention, is like to actually read it. So I just went to get my bookmark and I made a massive mess. So that's going amazing. And a book just fell on the floor. So I could manage to sort that out now. Next we have a book that was in like, I think last year's, The Tale from the Forest. I have read my other Winnie the Pooh book, I just need to read this one, so this will be probably one of the first ones to read. Just like finishing up those books that I need to finish reading. that. Next we have The Handmaid's Tale. I've always wanted to read The Handmaid's Tale, so I'm like really excited to read that. Because I've never actually read The Handmaid's Tale and I've always wanted to read that. Next is something a little bit different for me. We are reading Elsie Silver's Wild Love series. I saw Angelica Nykovic read this series and I really wanted to. So this is like book 1. Elsie Silver, Wild Times. This is like the Rose Hill series. This is like book number 1. So I'm quite excited to read that. Then I have book number 2 in the series. For some reason it's a little bit dirty, but I don't really know why. But then I also have like number 3. Then I have the one that came out like last year, which is number 4. So I'm really excited to read all of these. Then I have something that I've always wanted to read for a while. The Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. I always wanted to read that. Then I have The Gingerbread Bakery, this one. I'm excited to read that. Like, I'm reading like Laura Gilmore, like I've read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore and The Christmas Tree, so I have like this. And I also have The Strawberry Patch Pancake House to read, so then I also do want to get like the next book. It turned blurry because it's focusing on the books. So next I have interesting stories about words. I think we can tell I love words. So I love reading about words. Like a lot. I don't know why I decided to put all the books here. I'll probably need to move over a bit just so I can like show. And then finally we have in our book challenge Pamela's. I think I also got these two at the same time, so quite interested to read like Pamela's for like the first time. So now I've gone through all the books in the book challenge, I have my bookmark and it is time to like pick my first book of the challenge. So gonna choose. It always takes me a while to choose, like I struggle to just go down and choose like the first book. And then like end of September I will be back and sharing whether I managed to read all these books or not. There will be like a what I read in like May and June and July and August, and like then there'll be like the book challenge video. There will be like little updates that come in other book videos, so now I just need to choose a book. Do I start long or do I start easy? That is the question. I think I might read my second Winnie the Pooh book first. So my first book's gonna be the Winnie the Pooh, The Tales from the Forest. So that's gonna be my first book in the book challenge. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye.